There's been a lot of noise around food over the past few years. Trends, rules, optimization. Eat more protein, eat less sugar, fix your gut, hack your metabolism. Do it better, do it faster, do it perfectly. Beneath all of that noise, something quieter has been happening. Not a trend you'll see splashed across packaging, not a viral ingredient, not a new superfood. A quieter revolution in how people actually eat, day to day, meal to meal. It's not about doing more, it's about doing less. After years of collective disruption, a pandemic, cost of living pressures, climate anxiety, constant health messaging, many people aren't trying to thrive through food anymore. They're trying to cope. That shift matters. When life feels unstable, food stops being a performance and starts becoming infrastructure, something that helps you get through the day rather than optimize it. We're seeing people move away from rigid food rules towards flexibility, away from perfect meals towards meals that are simply enough. Enough energy, enough comfort, enough familiarity. That doesn't look dramatic. It looks like repeating the same breakfast most days because decision making is exhausting. Frozen food without guilt. Choosing foods easy to digest emotionally and physically. It looks like eating earlier or later or differently and caring less about whether it fits into a template. In many ways, this is a response to overload. We live in a time of unprecedented access to nutrition information, yet trust in nutrition science is fragile. Conflicting advice, headlines without context, and social media certainty have made food feel more complicated than ever. Instead of chasing the right answer, people are quietly asking different questions. What can I manage today? What feels grounding? What doesn't make eating harder than it needs to be? This is where the revolution becomes visible, if you know where to look. There's a move away from extreme optimization towards sufficiency, away from maxing to simply getting enough nutrients. From novelty to repetition, aspiration to reassurance. Importantly, this shift isn't anti health, it's anti pressure. People still care about health, but they're redefining what health looks like in real life. Health can fit around work, neurodivergence, fatigue, caring responsibilities, and chronic stress. It doesn't require constant vigilance. This quiet revolution also challenges the idea progress in food has to be new. Sometimes it can look like returning to what's familiar. Simple meals, cultural staples, foods that have sustained people through uncertainty before. Not because the past was perfect, but because it offers something the present doesn't: predictability. Industry analysts have noted this turn towards perseverance rather than performance. Food is becoming framed as a support system rather than a self improvement project. Eating becomes less about becoming a better person and more about staying afloat. There's something deeply human about that, because most of us are not trying to be optimized bodies, we're trying to be functional people. The quiet revolution in everyday eating isn't about rejecting science or ignoring nutrition. It's about placing it back in context, alongside emotion, culture, access, energy, and capacity. It's about recognizing the most sustainable way of eating is the one you can return to, day after day, without getting burnt out. No rules, no drama, just food that works. Perhaps that's the most radical shift of all.